much like Macintosh in the 90s, blind tastings teach you to think differently about drinking whiskey. That's what we're here to do. As the shirt would indicate, let's get into this pour. Hopefully it doesn't give us dysentery.
Oregon Trail?
Yeah.
Okay. Took me a second. Welcome back to Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Erin.
I'm Josh. Played a lot of Oregon Trail in the 90s as a kid going to school. Love this shirt.
Yep.
Over on stuffandwhiskey.com, we got a bunch of new shirts. That's in the link below in the video description. But right now what we're here to do is taste this whiskey. Think a little differently about it through blind tastings. We don't know what we're drinking. It could be any bourbon or rye that's in our sample pool, which those rotate and they're drawn at random. Most of the things in there we've never tasted before, so we don't have familiarity with those products. You're gonna get our completely unbiased, completely honest opinions on what we are smelling and tasting. Erin is saying, okay. So, you know, she might be liking it.
This smells subtle and intriguing at first.
Oh, this has got, so can we open the kimono a little bit here for our viewers?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, keep yours closed, but I'll open mine.
Okay.
Okay. I'll open my kimono for you here and let you know when we do these Pours Unknown videos, we do a small batch where they're separated by a little bit of time. And we've tasted a few other things earlier this evening and they have been lighter in proof and lighter in flavor and lighter in density. And this is a welcome change. Yeah. There's some depth and richness here.
It's smelling like a typical bourbon, and I mean that in the best possible way. Whatever, like your normal average bourbon smells, caramel, vanilla, oak, that trifecta is here, and I like it.
This is, to me, like vanilla ice cream with
on a log.
Cherries. Well, it's in a wooden bowl. It's in a oak bowl, and it's vanilla ice cream with a little chocolate syrup and a little cherry and a little cherry juice on it. That's what I'm getting here.
Okay, I see you up until the cherry.
That's the most fruit forward note I'm getting. Like this kind of cherry banana.
Okay, I can see it. I'm getting more of like a vanilla with chocolate syrup. Like there's like the chocolateness is kind of what I'm picking up on.
Yeah. This smells good enough to me that I almost took a drink of it just because I'm excited to take a drink of it.
Let's go. Drink it. Well, I need to take a second for a sip because I swallowed that weird.
Get after it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, to me, pretty much everything from the nose translates to the palate, and it's rich. It has that richness there, not high proof, but there's a concentration of flavor. I mean, all the vanilla ice cream with the cherry and the chocolate syrup
I'm getting more cherry on the flavor than on the nose, and it's not overpowering. It really is like a cherry on top.
Yeah, it is.
It truly does taste like vanilla ice cream in a freshly carved wooden bowl with Hershey's chocolate syrup on top.
Not a ton, just a nice little drizzle.
And a red maraschino cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredibly pleasant.
Yeah.
To me, when I'm drinking bourbon, sometimes I want really dark, rich, heavy notes, and I want a ton of proof. And there's other times where I want something that's a little bit more lighter and fruitier and, generally sweet. And this is falling into that latter category. We're coming into the warmer months. It's a little bit warm in this room we're recording in right now.
It is.
And honestly, this feels kind of very fitting for what I would like to have as far as sipping and continuing to sip through the course of the evening.
So for that purpose, I will say for a warmer month sip, this may end up over time after subsequent sips getting too sweet for me.
It's pretty sweet, yeah.
So take note of that. If you're not someone who likes super sweet whiskeys, this is really good. But for me, on a hot day, I probably would only have a few sips and then I'd be fine. I think it would, because for me, the heat exacerbates the sweetness. There we go.
Ooh,
I got there, guys.
The heat exacerbates the sweet.
Yeah.
Man, talking about exacerbation. I thought this was a family channel.
It is a family-friendly over 21 channel.
Let's get this on the palate one more time.
Okay. Yeah. This is good. I'm ready. Yeah. I'm giving this a thumbs up.
The easy thumbs up.
This is easy thumbs up. I'm not going to go 2 thumbs up because for the reason of it's after a few sips, it'll be too sweet for me, but this is a solid thumbs up.
Yeah. A second sip there. The oak typically amps up on second sips for me. The oak is held nicely in check through the whole thing.
I agree.
It's very sweet. It's very just kind of balanced and very approachable, I think, for having a lot of flavor. I mean, this thing right here,
there's not
me,
a ton of heat for having a lot of flavor, which I can appreciate.
The only thing that I don't love, this isn't the type of thing I reach for all the time, is because it is so fruit forward. Like the cherry's becoming more prominent on second sip to me.
Okay. Yeah.
And so cherry notes are very weird to me. Like sometimes they can be really good if they're subtle. Like the first sip, second sip is becoming more prominent and it's lingering around on the finish in a way that kind of vaguely reminds me of cherry cough syrup. Okay. And I don't like when things do that, but it's so subtle that I don't mind it, and I'm not going to ding it for that. Yeah. So this is an easy thumbs up, but not a 2 thumbs up for me. And by the way, this is giving me shades of something like Calumet 14, 15, or 16 year. Those are 130, 120, 130 to $150 bottles. I don't love paying that for those. I definitely would not love paying that for this. But, you know, $100 or under, I wouldn't be mad at this right here.
Well, be prepared to be mad.
It's more?
It's $200.
Yeah. I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, it...
No, wait, 63?
Yeah.
Yep, $200.
When I drank it, I was like, man, this kind of reminds me of Calumet 16, which is 150 in our market. But I may even like this better than that.
Yeah. So at that price point, it's going to be a just okay for me as far as would I put down my money on it? Probably not. It's good. You could catch me in a weak moment, maybe. Like, it's not a thumbs up. It's a just okay. I might.
Yeah. I'm going to move to a just okay as well. Not because I don't like it. I mean, I think we've well established that we both do like this.
It's just I don't know if I'm willing to put my money where my mouth has been.
Man, at $200. Whoa. At $200.
Talking about the whiskey.
Okay. At $200, I tend to want to be paying for something that is exactly in my wheelhouse.
And like exceptional. Like this is
really good.
This tastes like really good whiskey regular.
But it's not.
But I need like something to pay $200. I need like something above that.
Which I will say, there's somebody that this is for. Like if you like that Calumet 14, 15, 16, that type of profile, if you like Buffalo Trace stuff a ton, and if you like the spice to be low, and you like the flavors to be high, and you're looking for something that fits that wheelhouse, it's a little bit more of a premium offering, maybe, then I would look into this.
Maybe. But I feel like this isn't as sweet as a lot of Buffalo Trace stuff.
I mean, it's pretty sweet, but for me personally to buy this, there has to be a reason. Like, I can't just buy this based on how it tastes. You got to hit me with some pretty packaging. I need a story. I need to be sold on this at $200 because for me, it doesn't drink like $200. It drinks more like what I wish $100 would taste like. So I need a reason to be upsold on this. So for that reason, just okay. What are we drinking?
We are drinking Four Roses 135th Anniversary Limited Edition.
Wow.
This is 108 proof, and this is thanks to Justin Williams.
Wow.
Is it 100? Is it longer? I ran out of space.
The 135th?
Yeah.
Wow. So this has old whiskey in it.
I mean, it's really good, but like it didn't strike me as exceptional. Like, I don't know.
It struck us as really good, but it's just not quite in our, like that. For what exceptional is for us, there's somebody's going to taste this and think it's exceptional.
That's fair.
For sure.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's just not 100% for our flavor profile.
Yeah.
It's not
that's fair.
An earthy rye that's perfectly balanced and higher proof that you're going to fall in love with. It's not a dark and rich, super concentrated bourbon that's up over 120 proof. Like things are what they are in whiskey, and this is a point I really want to start harping on the channel. Things are what they are, and they're not what they're not. So figure out what you like, and then find out what fits that.
Yeah.
Like I personally like super dark, super rich, super concentrated flavors, and I tend to like things that are north of 120 proof. Realistically, I could go, 110 to 120 is fine as well. This is kind of on the just outside that range. It's a little lower. Is it really good? Yeah. Did we know that it was really good?
Yeah. You could tell. And I tend to like things that are less sweet. I can go anywhere. Low proof, high proof. I think I like things that are a little less sweet, a little more balanced as far as the distribution of flavors and proof and all that is kind of well packaged in a nice little package.
Yeah. Now, speaking of, I need a reason to be upsold for this. The fact that I know it's got really old whiskey in it, the fact that I know it's a limited release. If I got the opportunity to buy it, would I buy it at its suggested retail price? Absolutely.
So you would give into the FOMO.
It's not FOMO. I've tasted it. I like it. And I would love to have this bottle.
After tasting it, you would say you'd be willing to put your money on that, knowing what it is now. But before you knew what it is, you wouldn't. There's
a reason for me to pay up for it, which is because it's a limited bottle. And I would like to have that bottle in my hands, not because it's something that I love and want to drink all the time, but at certain occasions, this would fit my mood. Okay. And more predominantly, if I get my hands on a bottle like this, all I'm doing is sharing it with friends.
That's true.
That's it. Yeah. So Justin shared the sample with us. Kim and Mark Schwartz shared a sample of this with us. Eric David Gunderson has shared a sample of previous year's Four Roses limited edition small batch with us.
Yeah.
That's what those special bottles are for, is creating special memories with special people. And for me, that would be worth paying more for. Now, if I could find it at retail, I would buy one.
What is retail?
Whatever, 160, 170? 200. Yeah, 200. I think they went up to 200.
Okay.
But I put 200 in there because it's a little bit of an arbitrary number.
Gotcha.
Because you almost have to get it in a lottery or be very lucky to find one. A lot of times they get marked up to like 350, 450, 500.
Would you be willing to pay that price?
No, it's not my exact profile.
Okay.
So I'm an instant buy and ask for forgiveness if I'm over budget if I can get my hands on one at suggested retail, but I'm personally not willing to pay up for it. What I would much rather do is know that this is as good as it is, know that it's a fruit forward, very well balanced, sweet, beautiful pour. And if we were at a restaurant having a nice date night out and I saw this on the menu and the prices are reasonable, I would absolutely get a pour of this if I was in the mood for that sweet, fruity forward type of bourbon. So hopefully this was insightful for you. I mean, we did our job. We came here, we drank whiskey.
We did.
Do your job. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you like blind tastings like this and honest opinions like we do over here. That bell will help you know when we go live. We do that once a month. They float around. Check out our Patreon community. That's a great place to be if you like good people and good whiskey.
Yep.
I mean, we've got samples of Four Roses, small batch, limited edition floating around over there if you want to get your hands on them. People are trading samples, helping each other find bottles, all kinds of stuff. And you can get our barrel picks over there. And for free, you can sign up.
You can sign up for free.
And if they go through the tiers, the barrel picks, and don't sell out, then you can get access to those. Otherwise, the paid tiers get access to our Discord community, and we do virtual tastings, live streams, private Patreon live streams.
Kinds of stuff
I do pop-up live streams where I get super whiskey nerdy with you guys. All kinds of stuff is going on. Our Patreon is, I think as the kids say, poppin'.
Is it? Is that what they say still?
Is it poppin'?
I don't know. What's poppin'? It's poppin'.
I don't know what that is.
My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss be poppin'.
I don't know what that is.
And all the boys keep stopping.
I just know your siblings sing that.
What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me?
Well,
what you know about me?
I know they should go check out this shirt and other shirts at stuffandwhiskey.com. So do that down there.
Yep.
I think that's it, right? This is usually where Erin talks, but she's taking a drink right now. And I was really hoping she was going to leave that for me.
Sorry, buddy. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be good to each other. And until next time, cheers.